Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vishesh and you're watching Web Toddler. In this video, I'll show you how to code an application, a proper application. I've already made this application live on Play Store. So I'll also leave a link below. So in this video, it will be a code along video for QR code generator app. So we will be using like Flutter to develop an application for both Android and iOS. To basically what we have to do is we have to generate QR code for anything we type, right? So this is a, basic initial default code that we receive. So I'll just remove this. We'll start from the very beginning. So we'll import material, right? Then what we'll do is we'll write void main app, my app. Then we'll create a stateless widget and we'll name it my app. So in return, what we have to do is we have to type in material app, be a material app for us. And then we'll keep theme as theme data, primary swatch, colors dot red. Then we'll do is we'll remove the debug banner, and then what we'll do is we'll have a home here and so I'll not code everything in this main dot file. What I'll do is I'll create another file. So before that I'll just mark it generate. I'll generate function. So this is the function that I'll be creating in the lib. We right click new, then I go to dart file directly and we create generate dot. So this will create a generate.dart file, right? So we'll be importing this file here itself, generate.dart. So I'll show you what this function will do. We'll keep the code clean here in generate.dart. What we'll do is we'll import material. We'll create a string variable here. We'll name it input. This is what will this do? This will create a variable and this will be used to basically fetch the data what the user writes. So initially I'll keep it as hello. Then we'll create a stateful widget here, stateful, and we'll name it generator. So this is, so you can name it anything, it should be the same. So this generator, this name should be the function name here that we have entered here, right? So generator, this is different. So what I'll do is I'll just create it as generate. This will now the red line goes, you can see. Now below this what we'll do is we'll now write the proper code of the complete application here. First of all, we'll return a safe area so as to keep it within the safe area, right? Everything will be coded within the safe area. Now we have a child scaffold and then app bar. Here we'll have a title to the app bar, the text widget. So everything again is a widget in Flutter. QR code generator app. Comma here. Then we'll come to body. So first of all, we'll add some padding to it. Padding will take a padding input, and now it will be const edge. Set all. We'll have a padding around it, complete padding around it. Then we'll create a single child scroll view here. We'll give a child to the body, to the padding basically, and we'll have a single child scroll view here. So yeah, we'll have to this single child scroll view. Yes. Now let's just reformat the code once. Give an ease to the eyes. Reformat the code. Yeah. Now under this single child scroll view, we'll have a column. We'll create a child here, and column will be 1. We'll keep the cross-axis alignment to center. We'll give the main axis alignment to space evenly. This will actually create a lot of good view to the application. I'll show you how the application will look in a minute or so. Right, so let's go here, and then we'll create children. We'll add children to the column here. First of all is a container. Let's decorate, give some decoration to it. We'll take box decoration. This is basically to add the borders to it. Border. Dot all. We'll give some styling. Style. We'll give a simple solid style to it. Border style. So these are the options that you can see. So we'll give a border style dot solid here, and we'll give it a width of 2.0. So this takes simple value. Sorry, width of 2.0. Yeah. So now the border will be fine. And what we'll do is let's see how the app looks right. So you can see how the app looks right now. The app bar is there. We can see this border also visible. So let's make it better. Let's give a width and height to the container. So now let's keep it to 400. Sorry. We'll keep it as a square container. Sorry, this will come as an image, so we'll give this height and width to the image itself. So what we'll do is we'll have to display the image here. So image is something that will display here, but image will come as a child to the container. So we'll add child here, and the image will be the network image. So reformat everything. So this will be a network image. I'll show you how to get this image in just a second. Right, let's come to like the website, which is goqr.me/API. So this is a QR code generator and reader API. This is an open API, and you can simply use this API to You can read this documentation and then you can like apply this API to your app. So we'll be using this API only. So what we'll do is we'll simply click on this image. As it opens up, it will fetch the QR code for example here. We'll select this, we'll copy this, and then we'll be pasting the image URL here itself. Now let's just wrap it. Yeah. So currently the size of the image is 150 by 150, and the data that it is fetching the QR code for is example. So first of all, we'll write our variable here. So this is the variable that we had introduced earlier. This is the use of the same. Box decoration and box type. We'll just check once. The highlights yellow, and then yeah, the child is defined now. Right, and this is expected by this. So what we can do is we can simply introduce this here. We'll just improve this, don't worry, we'll do this here. So now we'll give this child. So basically this is something that we'll get into. So we'll give a width and height to the content to this image now. So width will be kept at 400.0, and similarly we'll keep it as a height. Now let's reformat. So reformatting easily helps us to basically read the code easily, and this is what we do here. So let's just resize this to, let's check, and first of all how the app looks like right now. So yeah, now we can see that the box is bigger now. Yeah, and it is fetching an image which is of 150 by 150. So this is a QR code for hello. So this is the input that we have changed. So if we just, now what we have to introduce is, first of all, we can change the size. So we can just mark it as 400 and 400. So this will increase the size of the QR code that we see on screen. Yeah, you can see now this is much bigger. So this is the size of the box itself, and we can even introduce some padding in between. So let's just reduce it to 360 by 360 itself. And I'll, so the corners of this box are flat, so the, like, I would want a rounded corner. Now this looks better, and now we can also introduce a rounded border, so we can add a radius to the border radius. So this will be included in the box decoration itself. So we'll just remove this from here and we'll introduce this here. Border radius is border radius dot all, and then we have radius dot circular, and so it'll take a double entry. So we can just introduce 10 or 15 maybe. So 15 fits better, I suppose. Let's just look. So yeah, so now the corners are also rounded. Now we have got the image. Now all we want is basic here a text input widget, where text input field wherein the user can type in and get the QR code according to his or her data, right? So after this container, what we can do is once the container is closed, we'll introduce a sized box here to get some height. We'll give a height, a small height, to introduce a gap in between them. So we'll keep it at 20. Now what we'll do is we'll simply add another container and we'll introduce a text field here. So we have child text field and we'll give a decoration to it as well. Input decoration is the parameter. So yeah, under input decoration we'll give it again we'll give it a border. We'll give outline border to it now. Outline input border radius. So again I like rounded corners. So if you also like that, you can reduce this border radius, not circular. Yeah, this is how it is going to be. Circular. This is 10. Now what we'll do is we'll add a hint text to it. Hint text basically displays what exactly needs to be displayed when user sees this field, right? So we'll type in type here, comma. What is the issue here? Hint text isn't defined. I think the issue is okay. So we have to close input decoration first. So we haven't closed it yet. Now the input decoration is closed. We'll delete this from here. No, it comes in input decoration itself. Right. Now we introduce hint style. Hint style is basically the text style that will style the hint text. So we'll just add a small one thing only, color to it, and we would like to keep it at colors.gray. Now comes the most important part of it, on changed parameter. So on change parameter gives the input. So we'll be changing the value of input variable that we had introduced earlier. So let us just get rid of this error which is showing here. Yeah. Now we'll add the on change parameter to it. So on change parameter basically will give value to the input variable that we have introduced. On changed value. Now we'll set state to it. So set state will update the state of our variable to the value. This is done now. Let's hot reload it and see how does it look. So we can see that this like we have a text field added here now, and we have a hint text also which says type here. So once we start typing in it, now it will fetch the image for the QR code for web.com. So now this is pretty much the functioning that we had required. Now this is the app is actually ready. The app is ready to go live. But yes, this is basically the only the function that we have added. We can do so much more in this. We can simply add a button to it which will show that you can click it and share the image of the QR code. You can even add a draw to it. I've added draw to this application. The main idea was to give you an idea how the functioning of the app will be figured out and what exactly, so the how the look and feel will come, I plan the application. So it's basically like, so I had an idea wherein I would get a QR code here, and anything that comes like anything I write down below the text field, which will be visible here. Now you can also introduce some advertisement to it by using AdMob. In certain video, I'll also in some video like in coming videos, I'll show you how to add mobile advertisement to the application as well. And I can even show you the same application in the coming video. One thing I would like to do here is add a container here, which will have a single child showing text QR code for and dollar sign input. So let's see how it looks now. So yeah, we can also add another size container size box to it. This. On hot reloading, we'll get a good view of the application, how the application looks now. So yeah, you can see that this is the application now. So I can write anything. I can just write web toddler. So this is the QR code for, so the you also see that the like everything is pushed upwards, as in when I click this text field. The reason for that is the single child scroll view that we have used earlier. So this single child scroll view is the reason for the same. If I hide this, you can see like it will hide behind the like this. I'll show you what it do. I'll just remove this. Remove this widget and hot reload this. So you see this is the error that comes in, that it is overflowing. So when I click this, see you see this yellow bar here. This is the overflowing thing and bottom overflowed, right? So this is the reason we add single child scroll view to that. This will remove this error completely. Right, so the app is pretty much ready. Do let me know if you feel like this was helpful. and I'll come up with another more videos for such applications, for such code alongs. Yeah, I have also launched this application on the Play Store. I'll leave a link below in the description. Do comment on the, like, if you would want to have any feed, if you have any feedback for me, so please do write it in the comment box. Also do subscribe, share, and like the videos that we make. Thank you so much.